This is Tim from Guy in the Camera, and today I want to talk about something that most of us, I don't want to say all, but there's a good amount of people that have come into contact with this, whether it's from a friend, personal experience, seeing it online. But what I'm talking about right now is the friend zone. I need dramatic music to come in right now. Um, but so the friend zone is something that you hear about a lot. Some people experience it, and it's kind of interesting when you really think about it. So basically, for those who may not know, the friend zone is when someone likes someone, but the other person only sees them as a friend. And usually, a lot of people consider it almost like a death sentence, where if you're friend zone, that's it, you're done. There's no hope of recovery. There's no getting out of the friend zone, which isn't necessarily true, but I'll get back to that. So the friend zone can happen as a result of a couple of things. One of them is that the other person just doesn't like you like that, or they just don't find you as dating material. They only find you as a friend material. And so basically, they don't see in you the physical side of dating, because dating is kind of is like emotional and not non-physical, and the other side is physical. They don't see the physical side in you, but they do see the emotional side in you, because you're still their friend. The other way that you can be friend zoned, which is the more interesting way, is someone is afraid to get into a relationship, or just doesn't want one. This idea is kind of confusing at first, but basically, I was once put into a friend zone by a girl I know, but the thing is, she liked me a lot, but what she told me was that she didn't want to go out with me or date me or take it to become more serious, because she didn't want to ruin what we already had as friends. Now, at first, that got me pretty upset. Not upset, but it was just confusing. I didn't really understand how you could like someone but at the same time not want to date them. Because usually when I like someone, it's just, I want to date them. It's just natural. But and then I thought about it, and what that really comes down to is the person might not be ready for dating. Because I talked to her a little bit, and she said she was scared that something would happen, and then there'd be a fallout, and then we'd never speak to each other again, and then she'd lose a good friendship. And that's also fear of having a relationship, which, I can't really do anything about that. I personally don't fear relationships, but other people do. And what she said was very valid, that she didn't want to ruin the friendship that we had. So there's other ways that I can't really think of now, but those are the two main ways I'm going to say that you can get friend zoned, is that the person that you're involved with doesn't see you as doesn't consider you an option for dating, and then the other way is that they're not ready for dating, or they just don't want to date. And the thing about the friend zone is people put like such a negative connotation to it. It's not really a bad thing. Okay, it may be disappointing, but it could be worse. The person could tell you that they don't like you at all, and that they want you to stay at least 100 feet away from them. But no, they like you enough that they still want to communicate with you and be friends with you, which most people, and a lot of people, don't look at it that way. Basically, the friend zone is almost like I just forgot what I was gonna say. But anyway, it's you're basically like halfway there. And how to get out of the friend zone is first assessing, which situation you're in, whether the girl just doesn't see you as a dating option, or the boy, or B, the person isn't ready for a relationship. If the person isn't ready for a relationship or doesn't want a relationship, there's nothing you can really do that isn't too intrusive on them. You can really just wait and hope they change their mind. Maybe talk to them a little bit. Maybe you can convince them that it's alright, but that's up to you. But then the other way is you have to prove to them that you are a dating option. And so first off, using deductive reasoning, you have to figure out what it is they like about you and what it is that you believe you're lacking. A lot of times, if you're friends with them, what the person will like about you is your personality, your communication abilities. Maybe you're a good listener, maybe you're really funny, but now it's time to figure out what's holding you back, basically. And what's holding you back could be maybe, like I said before, they just don't see you as an option for dating because of the physical side, which I've always thought is stupid. It's just like, oh, you're this great person who has everything I'm looking for, but you're just not what I'm looking for because you're not what I imagine when I think of a boyfriend. And so if it's the physical side, then you really have to think, is this person really worth it? I mean, if someone doesn't want to date you because of the way you look, then should you really be trying to go after that person anyway? I mean, that seems a little bit shallow. Again, I don't know your situation. It may be different, but just food for thought. And a lot of times with the friend zone, the biggest thing is just to move on, get over it. I mean, not get over it, but there's going to be other people, and there's going to be people who appreciate you for you and will want to spend time with you. I guarantee that. So go and find that person. And just have an open mind to it, because I mean, if you only go after one person who you put in your mind is impossible to get, then of course it's going to be hard to get them. But just look around, maybe. And here's the other thing, maybe you're friend zoning someone. Yeah, that happens a lot, and a lot of times you don't even realize when you're friend zoning someone. I have a lot of friends who, after I talked about it and I thought about it really hard, that maybe I could be friend zoning them. I mean, they've never come out and told me that they liked me, but maybe because they're scared to, because they think I'm friend zoning them. So just think back to the people your relationships with them and your interactions with them. Maybe you're friend zoning them and you don't even know it. Maybe you don't even know that they like you. Because that does happen a lot, especially with, I was going to say especially with guys, but no, it goes for girls too. But maybe you're friend zoning someone and maybe you don't realize that they like you. Maybe if you realize that they like you, you might like them back too. So just a quick talk about the friend zone. I might post a video down the road about more specific ways of how to get out of the friend zone. I'm gonna have to do some research on that one. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Like the video, subscribe, comment your experiences with the friend zone. I'm interested to hear what happened and how it went down, and if you got out of the friend zone, I'd love to hear about it. I mean, if you're still in the friend zone, I'd love to hear about it. So yeah, like the video, comment, subscribe, definitely subscribe. Follow me on social media, links are in the description. And that's it. Have a great day. Tim out.